Yes, good morning, Nana. Today, we are discussing binomial theorem. Binomial theorem, objective problems. Central government, they reduce the 30% syllabus. Syllabus in 30% reduce చేసిందండి సిబిఎస్ఈ సిలబస్లో. అలానే మేబీ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా సేమ్ కరస్పాండింగ్ చాప్టర్స్ డిక్రీజ్ చేయొచ్చు ఆర్ అదర్ చాప్టర్స్ డిక్రీజ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే జేఈ మెయిన్స్ ప్యాటర్న్లో మనం ప్రిపేర్ అవుతూ ఉంటాం కాబట్టి కరస్పాండింగ్ టాపిక్స్ మనకి ఎక్కువ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తూ ఉండాలి. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ ఎంసెట్ లెవెల్ రిమైనింగ్ ఆల్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ సేమ్ బేస్ అని ఉంటాయి. లైక్ సెట్స్ అండ్ రిలేషన్స్, మ్యాథమెటికల్ రీజనింగ్, అలా సమ్ టాపిక్స్ డిలీట్ చేసింది సెంట్రల్ బోర్డులో. సో అది మేబీ నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్కి ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ చేయొచ్చు. మీ బ్యాచ్ వరకు లేవు. మీ బ్యాచ్ వరకు లేవంటే ప్రజెంట్ క్లాస్ 12లో ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళకి ఏ అయితే టాపిక్స్ ఉండవో ఆ టాపిక్ డిలీట్ చేసుకోవాలి. అదే క్లాస్ 11th లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఆల్రెడీ ప్రిపేర్ అయి ఉంటారు కాబట్టి ఆ 11th క్లాస్లో ఉన్న చాప్టర్స్ అనేవి డిస్కస్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో ఇలా ప్యాటర్న్ ఉంటుంది. అందుకని కంపల్సరీగా జేఈ మెయిన్స్కి ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళు, ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్, కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ రాద్దాం అనుకునే వాళ్ళు కంపల్సరీగా యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫాలో ద క్లాస్. కంపల్సరీగా ఫాలో అవ్వండి. ఎందుకంటే స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఇన్ కేస్ చాప్టర్స్ ఉంచకపోయినా ఏదైనా టాపిక్ డిలీట్ చేసినా కానీ అది ఆ టాపిక్ అనేది నాట్ ఇంటర్లింక్ విత్ అదర్ టాపిక్స్. ఆ టాపిక్ అనేది ఇంకో టాపిక్స్తో ఇంటర్లింక్ కాదు. ఓకేనండి? అలా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి కంపల్సరీ క్లాస్ వినండి. క్లాస్ నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. యూట్యూబ్ క్లాస్, జూమ్ క్లాసు నేను ఎందుకు పెట్టలేదంటే డైరెక్ట్గా పెట్టేవాడిని జూమ్ క్లాసు. జూమ్ ఇన్ జూమ్ అవుట్ అవుతుంది. ప్లస్ కొంతమంది దగ్గర సిగ్నల్ ఉండలేదు. ప్లస్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, మోర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కవర్ కావడానికి అవసరం. లెస్ టైంలో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, మోర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కవర్ కావాలి. మోర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కవర్ కావాల్సిన కోసం చెప్తున్నాను. అండ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ మీకు ఇది ఇలా చేయటం వల్ల మీ ఫోన్లో ఉన్న మెమరీ కూడా సేవ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. నౌ కమింగ్ టు ఐ విల్ స్టార్ట్ ద క్లాస్. Coming to the first question, number of these type of problems in the first exercise I discussed with you. Number of rational terms, number of irrational terms. Coming to like this model, you have 6 problems in the second exercise. First one is what is a rational term they are asking. Next, the sum of the rational term they will ask. Next, sum of the number of irrational term they will ask. Like that model, you have 6 problems are there. First model you can see. In the expression 5th root 3 plus 7th root 2 whole power 24. The rational term is asking. 5th root 3 means 3 power 1 by 5, 2 power 1 by 7, 24. Rational term is the term does not contain any irrational quotients. The term does not contain any irrational quotients. So first you can find the general term. General term, what is the general term? TR plus 1 is NCR 24CR. X means 3 power 1 by 5. 3 power 1 by 5 whole power, difference of the both 25 minus R. A is a 2 power 1 by 7 whole power R. That is 24 CR. 3 power 24 minus R by 5. 2 power R by 7 is a rational term. ఇది రేషనల్ టర్మ్ కావాలంటే పవర్ షుడ్ బి ఇంటీజర్స్ కావాలన్నా 3 పవర్ ఇంటీజర్ కావాలి, 2 పవర్ ఇంటీజర్ కావాలా. ఇది ఇంటీజర్ కావాలంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఇంటీజర్ కావాలి, ఇది కూడా ఇంటీజర్ కావాలి. దిస్ ఈజ్ R by 7 is an integer means R is the multiple of 7 and less than 24. Less than index n, and 24 minus R is divisible by 5. 24 minus R is divisible by 5. Now R is a multiple of 7. Less than 24 multiple of 7. Multiple of 7. 7 are less than 24, you can take it. 7 1 the 7, 1, 7 2 the 14, 21. Now these three numbers you have to substitute in this case. Check it is divisible by 5 or not. 24 minus 5. 24 minus first number 7. That is the 24 minus 7 you have 17, not divisible by 5. Next, 24 minus 14 equal to 10 is divisible by 5. So R equal to 14 is one number possible. Next, 24 minus 21 is 3, not divisible by 5. So R value is 24, R value is 14. Therefore, rational term is TR plus 1, that is T14 plus 1 equal to T15. Copy it. Coming to next question, they are asking sum of the rational terms. First, you have to find that what are the rational terms. Those terms summation you can take it. Now coming to given root 2. Root 2 means 2 power 1 by 2 plus 5 fifth root 3 means 3 power 1 by 5 whole power 10. General term TR plus 1. You have 10 CR 2 power 1 by 2 whole power 10 minus R 3 power 1 by 5 whole power R. That is the 10 CR 2 power 10 minus R by 2 3 power R by 5 is an integer, is a rational number. This is a rational number only when R by 5 is an integer, and this is also as an integer. That means R is the multiple of 5, R is multiple of 5 less than 10 and 10 minus R is divisible by 2. So R is the less than multiple of 5. So we can take multiple of 5R. Suppose for example 0, 5 1 is 5, 10 less than 10. If it is R equal to 0, that means 10 minus 0 is 10. Obviously, if R equal to 0, 10 minus R you have to multiply of 2, it is divided by 2. Therefore, R equal to 0 is possible. In the previous problem, we have not taken the 0. 24 minus 0 is 24, but does not divisible by 5. So, don't take the 24 in the previous problem. 10 minus 5 equal to 5, not divisible by 2. Not divisible by 2. Therefore, R not equal to 5. Next, if R equal to 10, that is 10 minus 10, 0. Therefore, it is divisible by 2. So, R equal to 10. So, in this case, you have two values are possible. Then, sum of the rational terms. Equal to R equal to 0, 0 plus 1 plus R equal to 10, 10 plus 1. That is 10C 0, 10C 0. In place of R, you have to take the 10, 0, 2 power 10 minus 0 by 2. Substitute in this case 3 power 0 by 5. Plus R equal to 10, you have to take it 10C 10, 2 power 10 minus 10 by 2. And 3 power 10 by 5. So 10C0 is 1. 1 into 2 power 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is 5. 2 power 5 is 32. 3 power 0 is 1 plus 10C10 is 1. 2 power 0 is 1. 3 power 10 by 2 means 3 square 9. So 32 plus 9 are equal to 41. Copy that problem. Coming to next one. They are asking the number of rational terms in the 4th root 5 plus 5th root 4 whole power 100. 4th root 5 means 5 power 1 by 4 plus 4 power 1 by 5 whole power 100. This is in the form of a power 1 by L plus b power 1 by m whole power n. I given one formula in the first exercise. Number of rational terms. If L and M, at least one value of L and M is a factor of n, then the number of rational terms are step of n divided by LCM of L comma M plus 1. So number of rational terms are terms equal to step of n divided by LCM of L comma M plus 1 when at least one value of L and M are factors of n. Suppose none of the value of L and M factors of n means don't take the 1. Factors kaavate 1 తీసుకొద్దునా, at least one value factor అయితే you can take the plus 1, you have to take it. That is the number of rational terms. Rational terms means integer form, integer terms also same form I have. Here n equal to 100, L equal to 4, M equal to 5. LCM of L comma M is equal to 4 into 5, 20 here. That is 100 by 20 plus 1. That is a 5 plus 1, 6 terms. 6 terms are rational terms. Total number of terms are 101. 100 plus 1, 101 terms. Out of 101 terms, 6 terms are rational. That means integer terms. Remaining all are non-integer, that means irrational terms. 101 minus 6. 101 minus 6 means 95 terms are irrational terms in this problem. Copy it. Coming to next one. Number of irrational terms they are asking. Previous problem number of rational. Number of irrational terms means number of terms minus number of rational. First you have to find the number of rational terms, you can find it. So given value 5th root 3 means 3 power 1 by 5. Plus 3rd root 7 means 7 power 1 by 3 whole power 36. This is the form of a power 1 by L plus b power 1 by m whole power n. N is the 36, L you have 5, m you have 3. 3 is the multiple of 36, 3 is the multiple of 36 is the multiple of 3. So 1 factor you have. So that is the reason number of rational terms. Terms equal to step of n divided by LCM of L comma M plus 1. That is n is the 36 by LCM of 5 comma 3. 5 comma 3 LCM is 15 plus 1. This is the 36 by 15 means that is 2 point something, step of 2.2. 56 4 is 2.4 plus 1. Step of 2.4 means 2 plus 1 3. That is the number of rational terms. So number of terms equal to n plus 1, that is 36 plus 1 37. Therefore number of irrational terms, number of irrational terms equal to number of terms minus number of rational. Number of terms minus number of rational. Number of terms you have 37. Number of rational terms you have 3. 37 minus 3. That is 34. This is the most important topic in the binomial theorem. One of the important topic Nana. All problems models cover chesadu. Second exercise. జాగ్రత్తగా ఫాలో అవ్వండి. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ రేషనల్ టర్మ్స్, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇర్రేషనల్ టర్మ్స్, సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది రేషనల్ టర్మ్స్, సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఇంటీరియర్ టర్మ్స్, ఆల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, వాట్ ఇస్ ద టర్మ్, రేషనల్ టర్మ్ కూడా అడిగాడు. అలాంటి మోడల్స్ అన్నీ కవర్ అయినాయి. ఎక్సైల్లో ప్రాబ్లమ్ వైజ్, కాన్సెప్ట్ వైజ్ బిట్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అన్నీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాం. అగైన్ రీకాలింగ్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ చేస్తున్నాం. మీరు ఫాలో అయితే గ్యారంటీగా స్కోర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు నాన్న. డూ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్. Coming to next one, number of integral terms in the expansion. Integral terms means rational terms. So square root 3 means 3 power 1 by 2. 8 root 5 means 5th root of 5 power 1 by 8 whole power 256. 8 is a factor of, this is in the form of a power 1 by l plus b power 1 by m whole power n. N is the 256, l is the 2, m is 8. N is at 256, L is 2, M is 8. Obviously, number of integer terms is step of n divided by LCM of L comma M plus 1. When at least one value of L and M are the factors of n. So, 2 and 8 are the factors of 256. So, number of rational or integer, both are same. Number of integral terms equal to step of n divided by LCM of L comma M plus 1, that is 2, step of 256 by LCM of 2 and 8 is 8 plus 1, 256 by 8 means 32, 8 2s 8 3s are 24, 8 2s are 32 plus 1, step of 256 by 8 means 32 plus 1, that is total number of integral terms are 33. Total number of non-integral terms. Non-integral terms means irrational terms. So total number of terms 256 plus 1, 257 minus 33. Those are number of irrational terms. Copy it. I hope everyone can understand that based on concept. You can see the next question, next concept. So next question, you have to find the quotient of x power k in the expansion of a into x power p plus b by x power q whole power n. In this binomial expansion, you have to find the quotient of x power k. X power k, quotient of x power k is NCR a power n minus r b power r, where r the formula is n into p minus k by p plus q. Whatever the given binomial expansion, you can convert it in the form of a into x power p plus b by x power q whole power n, you have to convert. Then after that you can find the value of r. R formula, what is the r formula? np minus k by p plus q. N is the index, p is the numerator x power value, q is the denominator x power value. Substitute in this case. So we get the r value. R value you have to substitute in the x power k formula. NCR a power n minus r b power r. This r must be an positive integer. R must be an positive integer. If it is in case r is a negative or fraction is there, r value is a negative integer or fraction if we get. So at that case, no quotient of x power k in the given expansion. That is the quotient of x power k is 0. Suppose if it is asking the independent term. Independent term is independent term. Independent term is one thing how to do. Independent term is constant term. Constant means does not contain x. That means x power 0. Finding the x power 0 quotient. So in place of k 0, at that case r value is np by p plus q. So quotient of means independent term equal to tr plus 1 equal to ncr a power n minus r b power r. This is the value. R formula is np by p plus q. So nearly 6 bits are there based on these problems. You can see that they are asking sum of the quotient of x power 32 and quotient of x power minus 90 in the expansion. Given expansion is in the form of a into x power p plus b by x power q whole power n. N is the 15, p is the numerator x power value 4, q is the denominator x power value is 3, a value 1 x power quotient, b value minus 1 you have, plus b equal to minus 1. So find the r value. You have to find the quotient of x power k. Quotient of x power 32, that is x power k. Next one more, quotient of x power minus 17, in this case x power k. What is the r formula? I have np minus k by p plus q. N is 15 into 4 minus k 32 by p plus q is 4 plus 3. So r equal to 60 minus 32 by 7, that is 28 by 4. 28 by 4 means 28 by 7, 4. So quotient of x power 32 equal to NCR formula. What is the formula I have? NCR, that is the 15C4. A value is 1 power 15 minus 4 minus 1 whole power 4. That is the 15C4. Now coming to quotient of, in this case R formula, k, only k value it changes. In place of minus 32 minus 17 you have to substitute 15 into 4 minus or minus plus 17 by p plus q 4 plus 3. That is 60 plus 17 by 7, 77 by 7, that is 11. So quotient of x power minus 17 equal to NCR a power n minus r b power r. So that is a 15C11, a value 1 power 15 minus 11, 15 minus 11 is minus 4, minus 1 power 11, minus power odd number is minus 15C. 15C11 can be written as 15 minus 11. NCR equal to NC n minus r, that is the minus 15C4. Therefore sum of the quotients of x power 32, next quotient of x power 32 plus quotient of x power minus 17 equal to 15C4 plus into minus 15C4, value is 0. Copy that problem. Now pause కొట్టి ప్రాబ్లం కాపీ చేసుకోండి. ఓకేనండి, కాపీ ద ప్రాబ్లం. Coming to next concept, if the quotient of x power 7 in the first expansion is equal to the quotient of x power minus 7 in the second expansion. First you can see you have to find the quotient of x power 7. First expansion ax square plus 1 by bx whole power 11. This is a form of ax power b plus b by x power q whole power n. Given expansion contains small a and small b, so you can take capital A and capital B. So in this case, n is the 11, p is the 2, q is the denominator x power 1, capital A is the small a and capital B is the 1 by b. You have. So quotient of x power 7. You have to find the quotient of x power 7 means quotient of x power 7 means x power k. So our formula is np minus k by p plus q. This implies k equal to 7. So np, n is the value is 11 into 2 minus k 7 by p plus q 2 plus 1. That is 22 minus 7. 22 minus 1 is 15 by 3 is 5. So quotient of x power 7 equal to NCR a power n minus r b power r. NCR means 11C5. A is a small a power 11 minus 5. B is a 1 by b whole power 5. So that is a 11C5. A power 11 minus 5 is 6. B power 5. A power 6 by b power 5. Now coming to in this case, second expansion is given ax minus 1 by bx square whole power 11. This is the form of ax minus b by ax plus b by x, ax power p plus b by x power q whole power n. N equal to 11. A p is the 1, q is the 2. Next, capital A is the small a, b is the 1 minus 1 by b here. So quotient of x power minus 7 here. You have to find the quotient of x power minus 7, that is x power k, that implies k equal to minus 7. What is the R formula I have? Np minus k by p plus q. N into p, 11 into p, 11 minus of minus 7 plus 7 by 1 plus 2. 18 by 3 means 6. So quotient of x power minus 7 equal